Okay, welcome to today's show. What we used to have 20 years ago, 30 years ago, in our parents, even ourselves as I speak here, is different. The lady, the woman of 2020 is different from the one we had 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And today, I am seated here with Juliet. And Juliet, welcome to the program, first of all, and thank you for coming. Now, we, more often than not, because this is your age, this is your time, and we are trying to understand what do women want in 2020? What is this which will attract, a lady, you are one, to a man? That these are the considerations. I look at him like this, I say, yeah, this is the man. Because there are so many things I hear, but I now want to hear from the horse's mouth. What is this which you look around and say, yeah, this is the man?
Okay, thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
First things first, it depends with age.
Okay.
Right now I'm in my early 20s.
Yes.
What I wanted in my late teenage years,
Yes.
and what I want now is totally different.
Okay.
In my teenage years, from 10 to around 19,
Yes.
there are different things I wanted. Let me call it puppy love. I wanted a man who'd text me all the time, write me later.
That is what is called puppy love.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Today I'm going to learn about puppy love.
Yeah.
You want to be pampered and feel nice.
Feel nice.
Yeah.
Like a small kitten,
Yes.
Always,
all the time.
So those were the things that I wanted. I wanted a man who could sing to me, send me songs, Then you grow up, then you realize, hey, okay, this is something, but it's not really something.
Yeah.
It's like friendship, just friendship with a little bit of benefits. Lakini haijakoma kidogo. So when you reach your early 20s, like right now I'm 23, what I want in a man is totally different. The first thing I want is stability. I want someone who's serious. Nikimit mse ukwe serious. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
So you don't want no longer the text don't matter.
No, they don't matter. I want someone serious. I want someone who call me once a day. Tell me how you're doing, how's your day been? You're doing this and this. Were you able to achieve it? I want such and such a person. Staki mse mwenye ati all the time texting me. Staki
Why don't you want to text now? I can text you.
I feel
you
like
can text back.
It's the end. It's the goal. Like I feel like a man who's on the phone all the time texting me. No, you're supposed to be serious. You're supposed to be doing something. Unafanya nini? Kwani uko kwa kitanda unalala the whole day while other men are making money? Unani text. Mr. Kio, nataka mse serious. Mse mwenye ananiambia if he's texting me, he's telling me I'm just from work.
Perhaps, yeah.
We've just had lunch with my friends. I'm going back to work. We'll talk in the evening. Mtu.
Yeah. Or I'm having a meeting, so
someone
some
serious.
issues we are doing, yeah.
Someone serious, si mtu ati sijui kuja kwangu, sijui I want a focused man. I want a man with an ambition. Mwanaume ananiambia 5-year plan, nini. When are you graduating? After graduation, what next? Mimi hiyo ndo nataka sahi.
Kitu imepangwa.
Kitu imepangwa. I don't want staki jokes.
Okay.
Staki ati, where are you? You're in your end. Sijui tuende tutembee, sijui tuende wapi tukule nini.
Sijui tunaweza kula chipo hivi na nini.
Staki hiyo ni kuniwestia time. And then with our age right now, I meet someone my age.
Yes.
That man does not know what he wants. He's young. Because, women mature faster than men.
Yes.
So, nikimit boy wa ears zangu, the only thing he'll tell me, come to my hostel room, come to my bed sitter. Those are the things a man will tell you.
That is good.
No, I don't want that. I want stability. Staki mtu mwenye ananiambia kuja kwa bed sitter, kuja sijui tu shike kuota.
Yako kiasi sasa hapo hata wako.
Hapa hakuna, siwezi danganya. Unless, okay, there are people who are my age, but they're focused. Yes, definitely he does not have a job, but he's someone who's trying to do something small to supplement his small pocket money. And I will always appreciate such a kind of person.
Okay, focus.
Yeah, focus.
You said focus. First thing, focus.
Focus.
But how will you, I'm just trying to get, how will you know a focused guy?
That's why we have the courtship period. You meet someone, the body language, first things first, the body language, the way someone portrays himself Utamit mse serious akwambie, hi, how are you doing? My name is nani. I've just seen you and I have a liking for you. Will you mind unipe number? See ati nimetoa namba yako kwa rafiki yako ama
yangu.
kwa group.
Lakini usisitaki kujua nimetoa wapi kwanza.
I just want a straightforward man. Kuja na heshima yako. Kuja niambie, hi, how are you doing? My name is so and so. I've just seen you from around and you really look lovely. Yeah, would you mind me taking you for coffee? Unajua vitu serious. Si vitu ati nimekuona mazee nipe namba alafu kila saa ni hi.
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
Hi. Come to my place. Unajua hata put in effort akwambie, you know, I understand maybe you're in campus, you know, savings, pesa ni tight kidogo. Niambie atakuja nikulie pale chipo hapo Sonford tukule. Unajua unaona hata jamaa hata as much as ni mse wa campus, at least ame sacrifice ka 200 bob tukule ka chipo tuongee. And then you know from the conversation you can tell umse ako na majokes nyingi, umse ako serious. So yeah, I think during that the first 2 weeks you'll be able to tell if this is a serious person, this is not a serious person. Yeah.
So first things first. You say focus. So muangalia ko focus. So what are the other things? You check. Unaona? Yeah. Focus, of course, you have said about many things.
Yeah.
And I was wondering then, a focused person is a person, it looks like from your description is somebody already working. You may not be.
But I've mentioned that even if you're in campus and you're mtu anaona unang'ang'ana, maybe unachapaka hustle, like maybe you're doing promotion jobs, marketing jobs, you know, maybe you are a waitress somewhere or a waiter somewhere, you know, unakaa mtu mwenye at least as much as you don't have that degree to help you out with whatever with your career path, you're working to supplement your pocket money. You're not someone who just sits, waits for the end of the month, calls home, nitumieni pesa. Ukishatumiwa pesa tena unakaa hivyo hadi ishe. I want a man who's like I know I have to work hard. You know, in this life nothing comes for free. As much as yes your parents are providing, pia mimi kama mtu lazima nijisimamie nikuwe na kitu kangu.
Let's see. You know, people say, ladies, I hear people, I mean, they say, and you can prove this wrong or right.
Yeah.
Msee mwenye ana job. Hata keja ni shida. You know, penye anaishi. You know?
Yeah.
And then tunasema, mwanaume ni pocket.
True.
Unaona? So, I mean, these are the young people, what is going to happen to them? Because mtu ako campus, mtu ako mahali, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, you have to struggle, first of all, before you make it there.
True.
So, what will happen to these other young people?
Well, this is sad. I will say this.
It is sad,
it is
of
sad.
course.
I will say this. When I was in first year, I used to date those boys who tell me, kuja nikupikie sijui nini, kuja twende klabu nikubaie lunch. But then, you know, you grow up, you realize, I always say this, you'll meet a man, you'll meet men are men. Men are the same, maybe. Men are the same. For me, what I have learned in my small 23 years, I've learned that a man will always have someone hapo kando. So you ask yourself, if I do find out akona mtu wa kando, nitajiuliza at the end of the day, what did I gain from this? Now you see, your mentality changes. Before it was love. Hata haizi fanya kitu. But right now your mentality is like, men are men. He will always meet someone who's better than you. And atamweka hapo kando. Ataka itakuwa kitu serious, atamweka hapo kando. Yes, you'll be heartbroken. But at the end of the day, if this man is not treating you well, hakupeleki dates. Ukitaka pesa ya nywele, hakupei pesa ya nywele. Ukiona kiatu, hakupei pesa ya kiatu.
Yeah.
What are you gaining? What are you gaining?
Yeah.
What are you gaining?
So you're just saying, at least also lazima uwe unapata kitu hapo.
Because at the end of the day, ukiachwa ama ukichezwa, utalilia nini? Utakuwa unasema at least hapo nilitoka na viatu mbili, nguo moja, nikaenda huku dates, at least hata kama amenivunja roho sijaumia sana.
You know, at least, you know.
But mtu hata put in effort alafu unaachwa mazee, you'll be heartbroken. That's how women become toxic. They start fighting because you're here, you're with someone who's struggling. You're like, you know what, let's do this, let's struggle together, let's build each other. Alafu mse tena acheat tena uko hapo tu zile za mazee, what is it for me? Kwani mimi kazi yangu ni kuvunjika roho. So yeah, I think with time things do change.
So of course now if we look at them and we want now to put straightforward in this age, day and time, a lady who is now like you are trying to look at somebody who they will finally stay together. Apart from, of course, you have said the guy must be good, organized. Two, you have said about focused, you know. So what else in this day and age will also you look at? And you know, practically you are there. So what are these other things you look at?
as much as most people don't say it, I think someone's relationship with God. I always say this, it depends with how you were brought up. Like us, we were brought up in the sense that every day before we sleep, we must convene as a family for a word of prayer. So I always tell myself, I want that. That is something I'm taking from my home, from where I was raised to where I'm going.
So
yeah,
that other young man or man
he
must
must
also
have a
be
relationship with God. I don't want him to be yes, but
like
at
like
least
pastor.
staki hiyo, lakini nataka tu akuwe na ile respect, ananiambia mazee, let's just thank God for today, you know. Let's just thank him for our blessings, and you know, someone who just acknowledges God. That is also something I want.
Okay.
Also, when you grow up, you know, you can't, okay, since I said, sai siko ile story ati we are growing together.
Like, yeah.
We are not growing together.
We're
So
no
if you
longer
have
there,
not
yeah.
grown, me, I'm not
Bas.
growing with you. You grow, me, I will grow. But if I have to find you, you have to be at least 10 steps higher than me.
That is what I started asking you.
Yeah.
That looks like this one will actually not be, you know, mtu mwenye mnagrow naye kwa sababu already he must be steps high. You know, already say sometimes it is good afadhali hata ulilie wapi?
Kwa Range Rover.
Kwa Range Rover.
Ukweli.
Sini unasema afadhali ulilie kwa Range
Ukweli,
Rover.
tusidanganyane. Mtu asikwambia ati mapenzi ni ukweli.
Si ndio? So the guy must be
lazima akwe 10 steps or even more, but 10 steps is better. Because there's always that stability that you know, if things do go wrong when you're starting a family, at least unajua bank account iko afadhali, hata kama mtarudi chini kidogo, unajua hamtaumia sana. Mtaumia lakini hamtaumia sana. Sasa imagine mna grow nyi wote pamoja. You're starting out together. Wewe ndio umemaliza campus, yeye amemaliza campus. Mnaenda kutafuta job, mnatafuta job. Mna struggle pamoja. Savings zake ni almost same na savings zako. Ukiwa kubaya mtaanzia wapi?
You know, you are the two of you.
Mkicombine ndo mtarudi chini sana, because you can't say that you've worked for 5 years, the money you've accumulated for 5 years is the same as someone who's worked for 10 years. It can't be the same unless you're doing something that we don't know about, but haiwezi kuwa same. You see? Alafu, you know, when you're young, you started earning your small money. You're not as disciplined as someone who's older than you. So mtakuwa mnasikia, Dubai flight rates ziko half price, mshafika. Diani sijui nini, mshafika. Dar es Salaam, you see. Now that's the problem, you know. When you meet someone who's at least mature than you, someone who's worked for a little bit of time.
So you're talking about actually here financial stability.
And you know, funny thing is, people our age don't discuss that. People, when you meet with a man and you start talking about finances, most men feel like, gold digger, gold, huni gold digger, anataka kujua pesa zangu ndo animalize. But I feel like it's very mature to talk about it so that you know where you're standing as a person.
But isn't that what nowadays the ladies want?
Yes, but you know, some ladies,
they will not want to.
But men don't want to talk about it. Men will treat you, they'll take you to very expensive, Kempinski, take you to Sarova, take you where. But account yake iko na shida. Mtu maybe anaishi on a negative, ama ni loan after loan after loan, and this person is not honest with you. You think, nimepata msemo mwenye ameweza. Kumbe ni madeni.
Leo
so when you settle,
Mombasa,
when you settle, unakuja una find out maze mse ana shit. So you're confused because you know people never talked about it. And maybe you're trying. Because you have to try, because you can't get someone who's higher than you, who's mwenye amejiweza kawe una kitu ngumu. So unajipata in that predicament where maybe you're the one who will end up providing for the family. This man akona madeni, ndo mmalize kulipa hizo deni, mwanze sasa vizuri. It will take time. So I feel like
stability
is key. And women, we should learn to talk about money. If you meet someone serious, 3 months down the line, if it's something serious, and that's how you'll know a man is serious. Ukimwambia hivyo apotee. Jua tu huyu alikuwa amekuja ajibambe aende. There's nothing serious hapa. But ukipata mse mwenye atakwambia, this is what I do, definitely you won't say ati I earn maybe 70 or 100 or 50, hata kuambia hivyo.
You know, men say, I want to put it to you, you know, ladies look at the future.
Yeah.
But men look at history.
True.
You know, we wear differently. So, but in terms of, don't you think if you talked about 10 steps ahead? So this is somebody who is 35.
Okay.
You are 23, perhaps. Okay. Don't you think that is a disconnect for you? Or that is the better?
I feel like, you know, I'll only say this. I've been raised with my male cousins. And my male cousins are right now in their 30s and they're not ready to settle. They're like, if she gets a child, we'll settle. If she doesn't get a child, pengine uko 35 and it's happening. I have cousins who are 35, they are financially stable, but they are not ready.
But that's why I'm asking you now, how do you take that person? Because you know,
okay, also
ako mbele, ako financially perhaps stable,
yeah,
but bado hajataka kuwa committed to it.
That's why you need to have honest conversations.
Yes.
When you meet someone, you ask them what's the end game, because mimi akanye nimefika, mimi hakuna ati venye nitakapo ati ningoje ati boy aniambie no, it's just for fun. We'll sit down and talk, so I'll realize, is it for fun? Okay, if it's for fun, what am I gaining? If it's something serious, okay, this is what I want my life to be, and this is, you should tell me how you want your life to be, so that you can discuss,
so that
if we are compatible ama tutasumbuana huku mbele. You get? So yeah, I just feel like honest conversations. It's good to have an honest conversation. Ukimit mtu mwambie, mazee, me, maybe I just like your body and the things you do in bed, but maisha sioni.
Kwa hivyo ni ya hapa tu alafu.
So utamwambia, you know what, you can just be friends with benefits. Yeah, nothing serious.
Kuna kitu inaitwa friends with benefits.
Yeah, friends with benefits.
Hiyo ni gani sasa?
Hiyo sasa
what is friends with benefits?
So that
you are schooling me today as well.
Okay, so that one it's mostly about sex and what I gain from giving you
that time and enjoyment and all that.
So you'll tell me this weekend I have my off day, so I'm off from Friday to Sunday, so we can take a flight to coast. So me taking you to Mombasa because you're on a student budget and you can't afford, that is a benefit you're getting.
Yes.
The food you'll eat from there, that's a benefit you're getting. Also, sometimes this person will send you money for your hair, money for your makeup, money for rent sijui, but money, small money to usiumie sana. If you're broke, anaweza kutumia kitu a supplement. So I feel like that is friends with benefits. Okay, so that is friends with benefits, because he's gaining the experience and the enjoyment, and you're getting material gain. Yeah, and there's some people who are like, friends with benefits, so for us it will just be sex. You'll take me on vacations, but no money. It depends with how, when you have honest conversations with someone,
you draw the line and decide that this is how we're going to move.
So you can tell this person, maybe some people do it for jobs. This person will tell you, I do this and this. Maybe I'm a marketer. Maybe what else? What do people do? Maybe I'm an event organizer. I'm an event organizer. So for you to be getting these gigs, you can provide, okay, which is sex with benefits, but it's also friends with benefits, because it depends on the type of relationship. So you'll find some people are dating because this guy will give him jobs and all that, but it's nothing serious. It's just for fun. No emotions attached. So when emotions start getting into place, unaambiwa nani step.
Yeah, because you see, you may just start that, and then the emotions start coming in.
Yeah, they do come in. They do come in, especially for the woman. Yeah. And that's what most men don't know. Yeah.
That is a different topic. We'll talk about about the dating game and all that. Yeah. But here we are talking about, like moving on and being more serious about it.
Moving on and being more serious, okay? Mm-hmm. So with moving on and being more serious, okay, there's some people who start out with friends with benefits and they grow up into a couple and they become a lovely couple and they understand each other, because I feel like honesty from the word go. It will reach a point this person will be like, hey, I have feelings for you. Then this other person will be like, yeah, I also have a feeling for you and I don't appreciate. Maybe you were seeing other people and he was seeing other people. They'll be like, I don't appreciate you seeing other people, and you'll be like, I don't appreciate. So you decide, you know what, let's take it to the next level, which is dating, which happens between 1 in 10 people, the friends with benefits.
Yeah, but isn't it?
It
very
rarely
few.
happens.
Right,
yeah, it rarely happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like if you have to date and you're serious, the first things first, honest conversation. If this person is not ready for what you're willing to offer, or whichever party is not ready for whatever you're willing to offer, just step, because this is how people get into toxic relationship. Because someone was telling you, me, I just want sex. The other person is telling you, you're telling him, no, me, I want love. Yeah. He's like, no, sex, love. So it reaches a point, you people don't get along. Yeah. You're too into him, you've invested feelings. Him is not there. Him, he's having fun, enjoying his life, seeing other women. So you start getting jealous, you start fighting, you start going to Facebook and writing things, you start sending things to bloggers and sending pictures, because you're heartbroken, but he was just there for the fun. Hakuwa ana invest kitu yoyote. So I feel
those
like
differences in how you perceive this relationship.
True. Yeah. I feel like honest conversations from the word go. Also, there are also deal breakers. You meet a man, he's a man of the people. He'll go somewhere.
Deal breakers.
Yeah, they're deal breakers.
Yeah.
And I feel like what most people don't focus on, especially our age, people are like, I will change a man. Can
that happen?
No, it can never. It's a man. It's for you to decide. I want to change and I will change.
Can't you go with this man and change him? That's what I'm asking.
Our mothers, my mom talks to me. She says, the way I found your dad is the same way he is. If he decides to change something, it's him who has decided. Even if I tell him.
So a lady cannot actually change.
You can never. Unless he's acting. Or maybe you told him and he felt like it's really affecting you. So let me change because it's really affecting you and the love I have for you, I'm really hurting you. But saying, I met a drunkard, I want him to not be... That's why you should be honest from the word go. If you feel like he's not a church person, he does not want to pray, his relationship with God is non-existent, don't tell yourself, I am the pastor, I will bring the gospel to him. No. If he needs, the moment he will want the gospel, he will go and find for
himself.
Atenda it after.
So in a nutshell, what I'm getting from you and this discussion is that then youth today will have a real challenge in picking up, relationships. Because you see, are these relationships not really money driven? Because I mean, in this talk we have had, money seems to be the driving point. I mean, kama una msee ana pesa, but how do you go?
Because let me tell you, like I said, men are visual beings. He will always find someone.
Men are visual beings.
Visual beings.
So they will always find someone.
Ataangalia one, kale kameweza, lakini niko na haka, lakini kale kameweza. Lakini nikikachukua for 1 month, akwe hapa kando, si mbaya.
Na huyu si mbaya.
Lakini huyu najua huyu tunaenda naye mahali. So men are visual beings. So the moment you realize men are visual beings, you ask yourself, if okay, most men that are visual beings, most of them have a little bit of money. So anaweza chukua msichana yoyote, akiona mrembo mwenye anakaa hivi anaweza danganya kidogo, amspoil kidogo, alafu achane na yeye achukue mwingine. So you'll ask yourself, he's a visual being. Yes. He'll always see definitely other women and he'll talk to them. So what am I gaining from it? What are you gaining? If you're gaining nothing,
what is it then in for me?
Yeah, what is it? What is in for you?
Yeah.
Ka gain, young lady, achana tuju. At the end of the day, you'll always cry. He'll always break your heart. Because that's how men our generation are. Men our dad's generation. You don't find ati sijui ameweka sijui msichana wapi nini. There's that respect. But men our generation, they are a very dangerous kind. Very dangerous.
Anyway, I can see, we'll continue this discussion. But one thing I'm just learning is that, money is driving everything.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this relation, you're talking about somebody who is ahead.
Yeah.
Somebody who is ahead obviously means financially stable, somebody who has moved. Yeah. And so youth nowadays, or the younger people nowadays, will really have a rough time in trying to find, these people. I mean, because, without money, then...
I feel like when you wana wasikwe na hofu, because you can find someone whom you can grow with together. But I always feel like, my parents did that. I'm not sure I'm ready to struggle the same way my parents struggled. Yes. I'm not ready. Yes. I won't lie. Because there's a certain level your parents have kept you. There's a certain lifestyle they have provided it for you. So there's no way you'd go lower than that. Even your parents will tell you.
So you have to
hapa uende
uko. Lazima uende juu.
Lazima uende juu ama uanzie penye wameanzia ukiendelea kupanga.
Na parent wako wamesonga at least. So you have to move up.
Yeah. So that's another issue. Because you'll tell yourself, at our home, maybe I live a certain lifestyle, maybe the fridge is always stocked, your bedroom and all that. Alafu uangalie, mazee msi anasema tuanzie bed sita. Ngumu sana, unaanza kuogopa. Unaona, sasa ndio shida.
So, anyway, so as we finalize, because we are now finalizing, so what will you tell then the young people? Wasaizi, manake, I can see they are just there.
I will say this, it's a competitive world. Yes, even for us ladies, kuna levels. Kuna mtu mwenye ataniona aone huyu hajafika ligi yangu, na kuna mtu ataona huyu ameweza, na kuna mtu mwenye ataona aseme she's higher. So it depends. So you have to hustle to get the type of lady or the type of man you want.
So ni level yako,
so utacheza kiwewe. So if you feel like you want a specific type of woman, you have to invest in a specific kind of way. If you want a specific type of man, you have to invest. And that is the honest truth. Sezi wadanganya ati, love, pray God. No, I won't lie to you. That's the honesty of today. Na watu wengi hawawezi sema. You just have to invest. You ask yourself, I want a man mwenye ako 30 na ako stable. I have to look like a woman who has her shit together so that this man anaona huyu tunaweza wezana. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Viewers, I think we stop it there. We shall continue this discussion because relationships are important and we want to know what is happening for all of us so that we keep in harmony, in peace with everybody. Until next time, it's bye.